The knock on my door at 1 a.m. is a sound I'll never forget. It wasn't just a knock, it was desperate, frantic, uneven, like someone pounding with the last of their strength. I rushed to the door, my heart already racing, and when I opened it, my world stopped. It was Sarah, my daughter. She collapsed into my arms before I could even breathe her name. Her body was trembling. One of her eyes was swollen shut. Her lip was cracked open. Her voice came out like sandpaper. Just one word, Mom. And then she broke. She sobbed so hard her entire frame shook against me. I held her tight, terrified to even move her, afraid she might shatter right there in my arms. And then, between sobs, she whispered the words that turned my heart to ice. He hit me. Mom, Robert hit me. I sat her down under the kitchen light, and that's when I saw it all. The bruises on her stomach, handprints on her arm. Each one was a confession written on her skin, proof of the hatred she'd endured. My chest burned with rage, but I forced myself to stay calm. Then her phone buzzed. A message from Robert. Open your mouth and you'll lose everything. My blood went cold. That wasn't just a threat. It was a declaration of war. I documented everything. Photos of every bruise, every cut. The neighbor's security footage showing Sarah stumbling, collapsing on my porch in the dead of night. The doctor's report, every cold line describing the pain she lived through. I wasn't just gathering evidence, I was building a weapon. The next day, I walked into Robert's pawn shop. The bell on the door jingled like a taunt, but I didn't stop. I marched into his office, dropped the folder onto his desk, and watched the photos spill out. He looked at them and smirked. You have no proof, he sneered. I leaned in close, my voice steady as steel. I have everything. Video, reports, texts, and soon I'll get you as well. And in court, that smirk finally died. The judge saw the photos, the reports, the footage. Sarah testified with shaking hands but steady eyes. The mountain of evidence crushed his lies flat. When the gavel came down, guilty on all counts. I felt the air rush back into my lungs. I squeezed Sarah's hand until she whispered, Mom, you saved me. I shook my head. No, sweetheart. You saved yourself. I just stood beside you until you were ready to walk free.